Yo, 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 yo! Welcome back, beautiful people. We've got another episode on the Pollinator series, so let's go! Welcome back to another episode. I am the Tropical Pollinator, and if you are new here, thank you for joining us. We are based in the Asian continent of Malaysia, Johor Bahru. We are a tropical climate, therefore we do not have zones, and we only have hot, 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 or rain, rain, rain. On today's Pollinator series, we are looking at the wishbone flower, common name. The botanical name goes by Torenia Furineri, which is native to the Asian continent, surprisingly enough. It is a herbaceous annual, and it gets to about 15 to 30 cm, around 6 inches to about a foot tall. I have personally never seen it at a foot tall because it just flops over by the time it reaches like 8 inches. But it does grow very well in our climate in the hot and humid months of the year, which is even in the drought periods, which is in the middle of the year, and sometimes in the monsoon. But in the monsoon, they usually just flop over, and by that time, the annual cycle is over. So these little ones come in incredible colors. I've seen them from everything from yellows to blues, pinks and whites. I have not really seen them in like a red, but trust me, they come in like deep magentas. It's really beautiful either way. Pollinators love this. I have seen everything from lizards to bees to butterflies to even beetles coming and having a little bit of their beautiful, beautiful nectar. Now these little ones are very easy to propagate, in my opinion. They do propagate through stem cuttings much better than seeds. Only because our humid climate promotes a lot of fungus in the soil, so seeds are a little bit of a troublesome thing to start. But stem cutting is very easy. Just cut it off, stick it in the ground, water it. Even in full sun, it will grow. If the cuttings are done in full sun, it will grow. You just gotta make sure you water them. And within like about 2 weeks, it'll be flowering already. So I love that part. Now since it's part of the Lindornaceae family, it does have a little bit of a squarish stem. You can tell the difference because there are a lot of hybrids and a lot of wild types of this Torenia. The wild ones are pretty much only a bluish variety from my experience, but the hybrid ones that we have come in all kinds of colors, including like a deep throat yellow. We've got everything under the sun on these things. I think it only doesn't, honestly, if you put them all in a basket, it could even go like rainbow. It's beautiful. Okay, soil requirements on this thing. It definitely is a bit of a drama queen. It definitely is very susceptible to poor soils, meaning low draining. You cannot keep this in clay. It will not grow. Root systems are very shallow and very fragile. It has to be in like a composty, loamy sand. It does well in sand, but it does not do anything. It doesn't do well in anything that's harder. Softer soils is fine. You can even grow this in water, honestly. It won't, nutrient wise, you gotta make sure that you fertilize the water, but it will grow in water. Like water cuttings, yeah, definitely something you can do. Texture wise, it does get kind of soft when it rains. If the petals start to drop off, and it kind of gets a little bit of a gooey kind of texture, so you gotta check on that. If you want to keep it tip top, you gotta deadhead it a little bit. Other than that, in terms of sun requirements, this thing grows in blasting heat. Honestly, we have temperatures up to like 40 degrees Celsius here, and this thing does like a champ. Like it's incredible. No fragrance, definitely no fragrance, but it does propagate through seeds as well. Honestly, I will be planting in a pot, and this thing will start sprouting like in a hole in the drain. So it definitely does what it likes to do. It does only come up once a year. It does not last throughout the years like a perennial does. It only lasts for a certain amount of months, and then it dies back. So very, very easy to grow. I would definitely consider this as a beginner plant. Okay, it is super easy to propagate through stem cuttings, very drought tolerant once established. It's incredible for pollinators, everything from sweat bees all the way up to like the big guys, even huge bumblebees. I've seen them try to like actually get down on the tubular flowers and drink a little bit of the nectar on that thing. And honestly, have a go at it. If you can find this in your nursery, definitely give it a try. I do think that if you are in a colder area, it will not flower as well if it's not in sun. Try your best to keep it under a light if possible. Maybe you can encourage the flowering more on that side, but it does have little bracts like this, and these are all flower heads. So these will eventually open up and become a flower like that. The flowers do last pretty long though. I'll give it about a week before the flowers actually drop off. Sometimes less if it rains because then they knock off the flowers, but they're not like hibiscus where it lasts like just a day. These actually last for about a week, and only then do they kind of fade. But easy maintenance, pruning, you can prune it if you want to, I don't bother, unless it kind of breaks off the stem, then I do. But other than that, very nice, compact, good in front of borders, really nice, has a pop of color. You can put this in trellises, really cute plant. So I would recommend this as a beginner and give it a go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.